Remember, in your class, there was a kid who used to copy in exams and still used to flunk. Yeah, right. That kid grew up to be China. The world invents, China imitates, that too poorly. The world has Land Rover, China has Land Wind. The world has Lamborghini, well, China has it too, but without the bull. The world has Tesla, China has Neo. Whatever the world has, China has a cheap knockoff of it. With all the knockoffs, China wanted to dominate the world automobile sector, especially EV. China tried to extract all the lithium it could, but failed there too. What a shame. But since we all know how long-lasting China's products are, Chinese EV brands could not even dominate their own country's market. The sad story of China's drooping EV automobile sector is even saddening. Let me tell you how. And welcome you watching TFI Global, the geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Atul Mishra, and in this video, I will tell you how Japan's Suzuki, Nissan and Mitsubishi plan to end China's EV empire by 2022. Let's begin. China's electric vehicle industry is plagued. China is offering electric vehicles as cheap as $4,500 around the world. Yet, China's EV sector is existing under intense stress. So Japan has decided to deliver a knockout punch to China by rolling out a series of electric minicars which are affordable and of supreme Japanese quality when compared to China's substandard electric cars. Suzuki Motors is eyeing a domestic rollout of an electric minicar by 2025 in a price range starting at 1 million yen, which is roughly $8,700. Nissan Motor and Mitsubishi Motors plan a spring 2022 domestic release of an EV costing around 2 million yen on a par with a gasoline vehicle. Nikkei Asia quoted Suzuki Motor President Toshihiro Suzuki as saying, "If you're offering a product to a Kei car or a mini car customer, it's essential to come within the 1 million yen range. We aim to somehow introduce it by 2025. On the question of Chinese electric vehicles dominating the markets, Suzuki said, "Based on the reliability of the batteries and other factors, I don't think they will be rival in Japan as they are now." Mitsubishi recently introduced the all-new electric Airtrek at the Auto Guangzhou in China. Takao Kato, President and Chief Executive Officer of Mitsubishi Motors Corporation, said, "We hope the all-new Airtrek will help expand the horizons of customers in China, where environmental initiatives are accelerating with new energy vehicles, especially EVs." So Japanese car makers are effectively taking the fight to China, intending to take on the Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers. Nissan has gone a step ahead and is launching electric SUVs to pose a formidable challenge to China. Nissan is set to launch the Ariya, an electric SUV first announced in 2020 that the automaker hopes will help it recapture the EV sector after its initial success with the electric Nissan Leaf. Many things are wrong with China's electric vehicle industry. Lack of talent, the energy crisis in China, debt-ridden companies, and a general business hostile environment are among the main causes for China's EV industry going bust. Chinese EV startups like the New York-listed Chinese upstart Neo Inc. have not been profitable since their inception. On top of China's EV woes, the power outages in China are destroying its capability and infrastructure to maintain a huge electric vehicle industry. And then, despite the ridiculous amount of cash that is pumped into China's EV sector, major companies fail to take off. Evergrande Group had made it to the news last year over an unsuccessful electric vehicle venture. In April, Bloomberg reported that China Evergrande New Energy Vehicle Group Limited, an electric vehicle startup set up by the real estate major worth $87 billion, greater than Ford Motor Company and General Motors Company, failed to sell even one automobile. Like China's automobile industry, its EV industry survives on plagiarism. Chinese companies steal electric vehicle designs from the likes of Tesla and other global manufacturers only to be snubbed by the Chinese people. Japanese car makers are upping the ante with China in mind. They are all set to roll out affordable electric vehicles to challenge China's already exhausted EV industry. Also, German automobile majors like BMW AG, Volkswagen AG, and Mercedes-Benz AG owner Daimler AG have started to scale up their operations in the electric vehicle industry. All in all, China is headed for a tough phase as far as electric vehicles of its own making are concerned.